Hey, what's up, family? Today I am currently taking a trip all the way on the opposite side of the island. This is the Kaneohe area. And again, if you're not familiar with Kaneohe or the entire island, Kaneohe to me is like the ultimate real Hawaii. And the reason why I say that is obviously there's no development, and what you're going to see is serene country lifestyle living with mountains, lots of greenery, and those are just a couple of things to name a few. And right behind me here is an available property boasting a total of 7,853 square feet of land space. And again, in this island, when you acquire that kind of land space, and you see older homes like this, the property value is always within the land, and the home may need a little bit of renovation, but obviously the opportunities for you to create it to your own oasis and possibly your dream lifestyle of living. This is exactly that property. And right now, what you're looking at is just a corner of the actual property. In a little bit, I'm going to do a quick round around, a wrap around walk within the property. You can just see how massive this land space is. Right now, it's currently listed at $1,025,000. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 full bathroom, carport style. And again, if you wanted to enclose the garage, you can definitely do so. And again, whenever you are looking at properties, one of the things to note is this sidewalk here is public parking. It's can also be used as a walkway space, but your land, the 7,800 square feet, is between the fence and inside of the property. So that's just a little bit about the unit. So if you do have, parties and families that wanting to come visit you, all of these street parking here is completely accessible. But other than that, let's go ahead and check out the property. Come on in. Let's do a quick walk through. So first of all, when you enter into the carport, you will see this side yard on the left hand side. Future opportunities, definitely a lot more extension if you wanted to, but wait till you see this. Come check this part out. This entire property right here is included within this unit itself. So come on in on this side. So a lot of the times, people with extended family, people are looking to maybe add a grand living room space. This is exactly that type of property. And the fact that it's flat, this is kind of the dream to be able to, have all the living spaces that you prefer in the future. It doesn't have to necessarily be now. And because the property is already attached on the side there, loan purposes, it might be a little bit easier. Now, quick note, couple of the things to consider whenever you're buying land like this is, does it have what we call electrical easement? And what is exactly an electrical easement? Whenever the city and county has an electrical easement within your property, you cannot do fences like these, what you see in the front, because the city and county needs to have complete access, or excuse me, not city and county, vehicle, which is Hawaiian Electric Company, needs to have public access into your property. And the first thing that I saw when I looked at this property, gated all the way around. So if you really wanted to upgrade your fencing, this is absolutely something you can do without anybody needing to have access to your land space. Now, the second thing is sewer system. If there's a sewer drainage underneath this land space right here, which is something you can check out in the survey, basically you cannot build on top of this type of property land. So again, survey very vital, because if you cannot do a build right here, basically all you're gonna have is flat land and you're not able to build on top of it. So just kind of quick note for you on that. But other than that, come on in on this side. You are just having a small snippet of this left hand side. And then over here we do have the washer and dryer. It is open. If you decide to upgrade and do a little bit more investment, you can definitely do that. And this is the side yard. So awesome space. That way you get the chance to see the entire walk around. I would say this is the main front door, but I do strongly believe when you're coming from the carport, you would rather enter that way. But here's what's cool about this property. Imagine you being able to do some type of attachment of a building or another property down there, maybe for your in-laws or your personal one, and you would want this to be like a possible rental or maybe just extended family. this is that exact home. Come on in. So lots of opportunities, lots of things you can do within the Kaneohe area. Man, I want you to check out that view, by the way. Chase, do the turnaround on that video cam right there. Look at that view right there. That is Hawaii for you. And that's exactly what comes with a price as far as the air here, less congestion. Um, and again, whenever you're looking at your street level here, this is not an access road to get to specific places that you'd prefer. Therefore, a lot of, privacy, a lot more quiet. It is one of those where you don't even hear the cars passing by because it's not on the main street. So yes, location is definitely where this price point comes. Far too often, a lot of people come up to me and say, "Hey, Chris, Hawaii, so expensive. The home is, I can't believe this is $1 million, and you're only getting a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom with 2-car stall at only 912 square feet of interior space." And the reality is, whenever you're trying to get a loan for just specific land, just land by itself without a property, um, getting a loan for that specific unit is actually a little bit harder because there's no living space, which means it is now becomes like an investment property. So the banks technically don't loan you. Sometimes for people who want to build or extend, create their dream home, this is the type of home you want. You don't want it to be too grand, too overly built to where you cannot customize your home. You sort of want the property to be a little bit on the left side, which is kind of what this property exactly is situated, because on the right hand side there, as you see in the great lawn, there's tons of space where you can extend, do some type of an attachment, and really create that dream home that you're looking for. So obviously the interior space of the property, it is built in when is this 1960s, and the fact that the property is still even standing and looks like it was in great condition, look like the owners definitely took care of it. By the way, this is red wood. Normally means that termite free, and that's why these homes do have solid bones. And then over onto this side, you do have a kitchen area. And back in the day, whenever they build kitchens, it's always enclosed. And unlike today, a lot more popular is that open kitchen layout. So for me, this wall right behind here, if it's not a structural wall, which means it doesn't hold a foundation, I would break this whole thing down and really create a nice island countertop right here, do some updated cabinets, tear this whole place apart, and just kind of do some upgrades, and this entire flow of the living room, which leads to this side of the property, would definitely feel a more grand space. And then on the right hand side here, let's start with the 2 bedrooms here. So you got your first bedroom right here, which connects to this first bathroom as well. And they did do some outdating. Man, you guys got to see the shower. This is how you know you're in a 1960s property right here. Check this out. So they have like a kind of like a tub thing going on the bottom there. And then you would do a step in shower, like fully enclosed, which when you see, by the way, it's one of the most cleanest, sort of updated old bathroom that I've seen so far recently. It is a bit tight in here, but I mean, look at the countertops here. You can tell it was a brand new kind of install by the owners, so it's definitely move-in ready. I would probably do the flooring. You got your toilet there, and then you have another bedroom which is located right behind you on the right-hand side here. Let's take a look at that space right there. And then last is going to be your primary bedroom, which is located on this side. Yeah, so you got 3 total bedrooms. I think this one would be the corner. And it's crazy because the way that they made these jealousies, the windows are so much smaller. If I was to renovate this thing, I would make bigger windows and larger everything just to really bring in more light in these older style homes. But that's just a little bit about this property. Again, this one specifically is listed by Better Homes and Garden, by Tristen Nakamura. And if you have any further questions on the Kaneohe bills or properties that are available, again, Kaneohe does not have any type of developments. They're not doing suburb style homes. So what you're normally going to get are these large, vast land spaces with lots of greenery spaces and mountain views. Those mountains right there, that's exactly what you see on the paintings whenever you're looking at those Hawaii calendars. That's exactly where they're getting those paintings at. And again, for more information, this property is specifically listed at $1,025,000, and that is mainly within the land space and the location of the beautiful Kaneohe. And really, the assessment of the building is probably not that much, but you buy this type of property for your future investment or your future relaxation, serenity spaces. And that's all I pretty much have for now. Again, my name is Christopher Tolentino. I'm with EXp Realty. My cell phone number is 808-729. Follow me on social media. Instagram at Christopher Tolentino _realty. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video.